It might be hot in their cookhouses and kitchens, but for chefs at Bergen-Hohne Garrison, they've been feeling another kind of heat on exercise military chef. Kitchen utensils and chef whites were swapped for weapons and camouflage as they brushed up on their basic soldiering, which is nothing to do with how they cook their eggs. Annie Haresign has this report.
They might be handier with a kitchen knife, but bayonet training is all part of basic soldiering and weapon handling.
To be quite honest, it's actually phenomenal. To get out of the kitchen and do something like this is really good. Not a lot of guys get to do it, so taking the opportunity, people dive on it.
Exercise Military Chef is an annual event where Bergen-Hohne Garrison's chefs leave the comfort of their kitchens for a day of skills and refresher training.
I've had bayonet skills, loads of aggression, shouting, screaming, but skills we need to keep on top of, because at any time, just because we're on rear ops, at any time they could be called forward to go to Afghanistan, so we really got to keep on top of these skills.
The heat and stress of a large military kitchen is an everyday occurrence for these soldiers, but does working as a section in this environment bear any similarity?
This is a whole different level, especially having to run and do all this it's a whole different ball game here.
It's pressure, they're being screamed at, shouted at, they're under that pressure of being fired on, under enemy fire. What do? They have to think back to their training, and this is what it's all about, training their skills up to that level where they just don't think about it, they just do it.
The reality of war and some realistic battle injuries by Hohne's 2 Medical Regiment tested the chef's ability to coordinate the incident and apply their first aid skills.
The first thing is you are an army, so you must need to know everything before you go into the chef. Chef is a second job before you join in the army, so you have to know about everything about this skill. It's good for that every just like 6 months if you have got such kind of activities. It's going to be developed to get to know the other chefs so that what's going on into the future.
All the serious military skills were finished off with the final fun task of the day, a build-your-own-raft command task that just proved that these chefs were certainly soldiers, but definitely not sailors. Annie Haresign, Forces News, Hohne.